This video is going to be looking at how we import data briefly into Power BI, although we've already done a video on that. But we're going to clean up one or two errors. You'll see here I've built in some errors into the Excel file here. There's text here in the date column. There are blank rows. There is a comma here as opposed to a period or a full stop, decimal point. Okay, those are minor errors. The data is a little dirty and needs to be cleaned up. Notice this is the sales of cookie types. The idea I got from Kevin. Very good series of videos. I've adapted it, however, for the South African context. So we have the province that they're sold in, the salesperson ID, the customer ID, and the cost of the sale, the date sold. We're going to be adding a whole lot of columns in Power BI as well. The salesperson, their ID, customer ID, etc. All these names are fictitious. So let's close this file. We're going to this one. We're going to pull the data in here. Okay, there we go. All right, so where did I save it? I saved it under my course design. We run numerous courses in Excel. There's Cookie Company version 3. We're pulling the file in. We're going to clean up some errors, as I pointed out in the Excel file. And in order to do that, we have to import all the files. So we select all the files. This is later versions of Power BI do have the option to choose multiple files, transform data, and we're going to go here and look at the data. Let's get rid of all the blank rows, change a couple of the records, etc. Salesperson is fine. Sales is where the problems are. Customers, fine, as far as I can see. It looks fine to me. All right, and cookie types also fine. So let's go to sales. First thing we're going to do here is we're going to remove the null rows. Remove blank rows, gone. Okay. Then please note that 11.07 on the sale has in fact been rectified automatically anyway. All right, it's somewhere down here. Okay, that's been rectified. But the other problem, remember, with the date, there was a problem with an entry, a text entry. And the reason it's not showing as an error, remember the green lines represent 0 errors, is because this isn't date type. So let's go and make it a date type. Now it does show error. Okay. And what we're going to do is we are going to replace errors. And we've decided, in fact, that sale, having done our research, was on the 1st of June 2019. All right, and we replace it and it's done. Now there are no errors, so we're good to go. All right, so let's close and apply, and let's, while it's busy adapting its changes, let's get into the tapestry and start creating our visualizations. The only visualization I want to create for this video is a Power Kpi, all right, which we don't have here. All right, the Power Kpi, we do have KPI over there, but I don't want to use that. I want to use a Power Kpi, and I'm going to have to download it. But let's go and have a look at our relationships and zoom out a little, go and see our relationships, get rid of properties over here. Looking at that, salesperson ID looks very healthy. Product. Okay, notice it didn't find ID, but it did find that product lined up with product. And then here we have customer ID and customer ID looking good. They're the actual sheets themselves, customers, etc., sales, salesperson. I've just remembered that in fact we want to transform some data. All right, I want to add a target column. So let's go transform data, and let's go back here, and let's add to sales a target column. All right, date sold, cost of sale, customer ID to salesperson. Okay, so let's add a column. We're going to go and add a column. Okay, and for the purposes of clarification here, we're just going to make, on the revenue, we're going to make the target 20% more. Okay, 20% more. All right, and as a result of that, we will be able then to specify a target. So we're going to add a column and multiply by 1.2. Okay, and let's see what happens. 657 there. We're going to call this target sale. All right, and I'm going to move that closer to my revenue. There we go, on that particular sale. There we go. 547, 657, 2243, 2691. Okay, so now I can load and apply and go back here, and you'll see the pending changes are updated. Okay, pending changes are updated. We'll see here on the sales columns, sales, there's the target sale over there. Notice it hasn't moved it here, but that's okay. All right. Good, let's go to our tapestry here, and I'm interested in the KPIs, so I want to actually get more visuals. I'll go from the app source and I'll go and look at the visuals here. I'll go and search for them on the web, and I'm going to call this Power. I just happen to know about it, and I'm not going to choose the matrix. I'm going to choose this one, and it's going to load that for this. Let's just add it. It's free. These are developed by enthusiasts. There it is, successfully installed. And let's go and add the Power Kpi over there. All right, so across the x-axis, we are obviously going to add from the date hierarchy. Okay, so let's look at dates sold over here, and the date hierarchy is there. Very helpful. Okay, so across years across there, and then we're going to be looking at revenue versus target sales. All right, so let's add revenue, and revenue is over there, and we're going to add our target sale over there. Okay, you'll see, obviously, because I only added 20% for everyone, it's not that exciting, but you'll see here revenue versus target sale. All right, if we click on a particular item and we go here, all right, KPI indicator on, indicator label off. Let's put the labels on. Okay, there we go. And we are just going to look at the line, and let's see if we can change the color of the line to red. Okay, the both lines go red. Okay, all lines, no, I just want revenue as red. Okay, now let's just go to the other one, target sale, and we'll make that one blue. Okay, there we go. So we've changed those two. They're my KPIs, beautifully arranged and according to that particular graphic